Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Unlock Tuesday live stream. I am here every single Tuesday at 2 o'clock Eastern, giving you all sorts of tips, tricks, and guest speakers, and anyone that you could ever need to buy or manage your long-term rental properties. If you don't know me, I am Jessie Lang, and I teach people how to buy 1 to 3 rentals per month on autopilot. It is fun. I love what I do. I get to help people invest in real estate, which is something that I have loved and that has done really, really well for me. So my co-star today is Miss Lizzie Ross. She is our student success manager. And our topic for today, we're going to be showing you the 7 software and tools that you need as an investor in your tool belt. And Lizzie is very familiar with all of these through the coaching program, through her own rentals. Lizzie, if you want to do a little quick intro.
Sure. Hi, everybody. I am, as Jessica said, our student success manager in Unlocked. So my role really is to keep the wheels a turning, help everybody, all of our students get the support that they need, help you get the support you need in your investing journey, whether you're brand new and trying to figure this out for the first time or a seasoned investor. Doesn't matter. That's what my role is. I'm also an investor here in Columbus, Ohio, and I have been a student of Jessie's for a long time now.
Yeah, that's actually how we met. So if you guys don't know the story, Lizzie came through my 90-day challenge like 2 years ago.
Very first round, almost 2 years ago to the day.
Yeah, very first round. And she, has been crushing it. So has a rental and has helped hundreds of students kind of get there first. So I have a little slideshow for you. And as you guys know, I love some freebies. So we are going to actually give this slideshow away. If you can't watch the whole thing, we'll have a replay. I'll tell you now and I'll tell you at the end. To get this slideshow copy, all you need to do is text the number that Lizzie has in her little white box down there. So it's 614-368-7391, and we will send you over all of these software and exactly how you can get them too. So just text. That's our work number. It comes to our whole team, and we will get you over this slideshow. So let's begin. You guys, if you are watching live, it looks like quite a few people are on, which is awesome. Wherever you're watching from, let us know in the comments who you are, if you have any rentals. As I go through, let me know if you have any questions about the software, if you use it yourself. It's super interactive, so we want to hear from you. All right. So let's hop in.
Pull it up.
You guys can see this?
I can.
Awesome. Okay, cool. So like I said, 7 software and tools every investor needs in 2025. And I know we're almost in 2026, but we're just going to say 2025. Okay. So why the right tools matter. You guys, we're not living in the Stone Ages again. I always joke that I have no idea how people in the 70s and 80s got anything done. No internet, hardly any cell phones. You'd have to get a contract and go drive to your seller's house and have it signed and drive back to a fax machine. I mean, I just don't know how you got it done. So we are in the future. We're living in the future, and we need to take advantage of all of those great software options that we have. It's going to save you time. That's ultimately what we're here to do. Is we're here to buy back our time. It is going to help you avoid mistakes. Why do calculations in your head when a spreadsheet can do it for you? Why, just analyze a deal that you need so many nitty-gritty numbers for? Let the software do that for you. So we'll talk about that. And then just scale faster. The more properties you can manage with the help of automations, with all that, you are going to just be in a much better place, and it's going to let you focus on what really matters, and that is buying deals.
Yeah, cool. Or whatever you want to spend time on.
Yeah, or whatever you want to spend it on. That's exactly right. And we're going to talk about some of my travel habits coming up. So you can use your time that you buy back however you want. So the first thing that we're going to talk about today is our data management system. If this sounds familiar to you, that is because we have done a full extensive training on exactly We call it DMS, exactly what your data management system is. Essentially, it is the behind the scenes, nitty gritty, detailed tracking of your entire portfolio in one place. This is not your, property management software. It's not your QuickBooks. It's not anything like that. It is where you can, easily get bank financing, file your taxes because you have everything all in one place. Makes lending very easy. You can understand your project costs, understand timelines. What is your average change order? How long does it take you to do a cosmetic renovation? Like, you can track all these things inside this software. And the biggest thing is that you can actually outsource work to a team. And so
smart.
Yeah, I mean, I have one full-time employee, Selena, you guys know, and she works standard 40 hours a week. I probably put in 4 to 6 hours a week in my own rental business. That's to manage 75 rentals. And that's just coming in to kind of make some high-level decisions and all that. Selena is the one who is handling really everything day to day. I could not do that, and I could not outsource without a data management system. It's a requirement. You're going to track your mortgages, properties, inspections, insurance, evictions. You just track everything all in one place. It's brilliant. If you want the full training, we can get that to you as well. It's on our YouTube channel, or if you text that same number, we can get it over to you.
Sure.
And if you want a copy of your own data management system, which is something that I have built out over the last 5 years at this point, you can grab your copy here. Cool.
Sounds good. I think one of the coolest things that I like about it is so many times on coaching calls, Jesse will be like, what's the rent on whatever this house is? And Selena can, like, within seconds, like, pull it up and be like, here it is, because it's all just literally right there.
Yep, exactly right. All right. Next, we have a software called PropStream. So PropStream is going to serve a lot of different functions. It is essentially like a data aggregate software that is going to pull in property details from literally all across the nation. So if you don't have MLS access, you're not a licensed real estate agent, then PropStream is a fantastic way to run comps. It is a great place where you can go to pull lists. You've probably heard, like, I need this list, I need that list. You can pull foreclosures. You can pull, they call zombie properties. You can pull vacants. You can pull any list where the seller may be motivated to sell that property, right? There's one reason or another that the seller wants to sell, and like bankruptcy, divorce. Those are all pretty good indicators that it could be a good off-market deal. So PropStream could actually pull those lists. You get 10,000 downloads every single month for your fee. I obviously max those out. I use it to run comps because I'm not a licensed agent. People ask me all the time, should I get licensed? No, if you're just trying to invest, you don't need to, for sure. It's some honestly conflict of interest in some ways, and it just kind of slows you down. So if you don't have your license, you can run comps this way. And then just really kind of built-in marketing power. You can do direct mail, you can do emails, you can do lead outreach campaigns. You can do this all in one place. I want to say that it's $99 a month, but it is like a no-brainer for me and my business. Like, I get 10 times the value out of this.
Minimum. If not way more.
Yeah. Cool. Then we have Buildium, which is a property management software. There are quite a few that you could choose from. I mean, I could probably list a dozen off the top of my head. We use Buildium. There's AppFolio, there's Inago, there's Tenant Cloud, there is apartments.com does some property management. Zillow, I think, is starting to get into it. So there is, do what?
I didn't know about Zillow.
Yeah, I thought I saw that. So there are dozens that you can use. I graduated into Buildium. It has some advanced features. I started on Tenant Cloud. We can actually put the link for Tenant Cloud in here as well. So before we send it out, we'll include that. The property management software is a non-negotiable. Non-negotiable. Everyone says, when should I get a software? Day one.
Immediately.
Lizzie, which one do you use?
We have Inago for now.
Yeah, Inago. So it is a centralized place where you can get leases signed, collect rent, do your maintenance requests,
communicate with your residents.
Yep. Chat with your residents, emails. You can do like notices. So once you have a portfolio going, we can communicate with all of our residents in a single announcement in like 10 seconds. So if our offices are closed or, we need to remind everyone to change their air filters, whatever it is, like we can do that in a single swoop. Like it is non-negotiable. There's also like reporting, I talk to so many people who are like, I ask, how are your rentals performing? And they're like, well, I'm not really sure. And that's frankly not acceptable. Yeah. Frankly, that is not how you run a business. So the software and like the reporting in all these softwares are really just incredible. It's going to help you make strategic, logical decisions, not emotional decisions.
Mm-hmm.
And then again, ability to scale, having everything in one place. Our data management system was all behind the scenes. This is all tenant facing. This is actually stuff direct to tenants, but it's residents. It's all in one place.
What do you feel like made you graduate from Tenant Cloud to this? Like, what is the difference where you graduated into it?
Yeah. So there's really two key features. First is we have in Buildium, we have the ability to text message with our residents. And so to them, it comes through as like a literal text message. It could be like their mom, their best friend, their landlord, their, whatever. And so we saw response rate increase. They also offer a feature called Pay Near Me that lets residents walk into Kroger, Walmart, any bill pay station and pay their bill that way by scanning a barcode. So those two features to us were enough to pay. It's significantly more expensive.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So you can't scale without software, period, flat out. You have to have a property management.
For sure.
Okay. Number 4. Woo, my favorite topic. Okay. We swear. My family, my students, me and Lizzie, like employees, we swear by credit card hacking. So I joke that you need a good credit card or 10 because your business is going to spend a lot of money. Like it's a business. And if you can take those results, like Lizzie, the typing, it's so loud.
Sorry.
You have the loudest keyboard in the world. If you are spending the money anyways, you have to put it on a credit card. Now, pro tip down here, it only works if you pay off your credit card.
Real.
If you're letting it hit interest, then it's completely defeating the purpose. But credit card hacking has allowed my family, Laura and I, we literally have not paid for anything travel related in the last, have been saying 4 years, probably for a whole year. So I can say 5 years now. In the last 5 years, flights, hotels, rental cars, all of it's covered because my business spends money and I benefit as a individual. It's pretty, and we have a strong travel habit. We're going somewhere probably every month, if not a little bit more.
Insane.
Yeah. So we're going to India in the spring, and on the way home, it's an 18-hour flight, and we're getting lay down seats.
Smart.
Yeah. Have I told you this yet?
No, but
it's my first time. It's my first time with like a business class or like lay down seats. So
never gonna go back.
It's gonna be hard to go back. Yeah, exactly right. But on top of the obvious benefit of travel, it's helping you build credit. We'll talk about QuickBooks shortly, but all of these credit cards like import into QuickBooks, so it helps you with your expense tracking and all that. And we link here in this document all of our favorite credit cards. So you definitely want to text the number on the screen, and we will.
Both at the same time.
And we will get this over to you. And then again, you'll be able to click all these links. So 368-7391, and you can get a copy of the slideshow.
Sweet.
Okay. We got number 5 is a good deal calculator. So this is our Burr calculator. It's been custom designed over the last 4 years. All of our students know it very well. It has helped me walk away from some bad deals. It has helped me gain confidence on some good deals. You have to know your numbers. Like, gone are the days you can just kind of lick your finger, put your finger in the wind and see if it's a good deal. That you used to be able to do that, honestly. Like, everything was a good deal, but that is not the case anymore. You have to really, really analyze these. So you're going to run your numbers, and there's so much more. Like, the high level you have to know is after repair value, rehab cost, and purchase price, right? Those are your kind of 3 big numbers you have to know. But you also need your vacancy rate, your maintenance reserves, your property management fees, which I hope you're not using property management, but if you are, you need to account for it. Insurance, taxes, your financing terms, your closing costs. Like, you have to know all of these things. And that is very difficult to do on your cell phone. So you need some sort of deal analysis. We have a 5-minute calculator that we're giving away. It is not the full Burr calculator, but it gets you really dang close in 5 minutes. So we're giving that away here. So just text the number, and we'll get it over to you. Lizzie, anything about the calculator?
Not off the top of my head.
Cool.
I didn't script, guys.
No, you're fine. Hey, we're just here. We're just here, teaching the people what we know from our hearts. So number 6, QuickBooks, or I think there's one like Stessa, I believe. And if you have a more advanced property management software, some of those actually do have like full accounting features included. It's not something that I use. I know Buildium offers it. I don't use it because I've been in QuickBooks for like 7 years now. So we use QuickBooks. It is the literal gold star, industry standard. Every CPA knows it. Every bookkeeper knows it. It is like, if you don't want to reinvent the wheel, just go with QuickBooks. Everyone in your team is going to know what to do. So automated bank syncing, like I said, you attach your credit cards, you attach your bank accounts. It pulls everything in. You can create rules. So you can class every transaction to a property. You don't need a spreadsheet that's like, I spent $21.15 at the Home Depot on this date for this property. And I know people do that because I started doing that. You don't have to do that. It's so automated. And remember, we're here to buy back our time, right? So tax deductions made easy. Your CPA is going to be able to pull reports very easily, and you can write off things like that would take, I don't know, depending how big your business is, it could take dozens, if not hundreds of hours to do manually. You can do all of that with a couple of rules that you set. And then plan with confidence. The QuickBooks reporting suite is robust. You can know anything about your business for any time frame, for any property set. You can know really, like, it's unlimited. If you have any question and you can run a QuickBooks report on it, like, you're going to be able to make logical, educated decisions for your business. An example, like if a property is kind of giving us a headache, I'll go into my QuickBooks and I'll look at the performance and decide, do we sell or not sell? Like, and it's that easy to go in. Now, like anything, you got to put good data in. There's like if you put good data in, you're going to get good data out. The opposite is crap in, crap out. That's kind of like but if you have bad data, you're going to have bad reporting. So it's something that you need to get in the habit. You need to keep up with, but it's going to make your end of year taxes and your decision-making so much easier. And last but not least, we have a good CRM, kind of client relationship or customer relationship management. We use Resimply. It is a way that you can track all of your leads in one place. So say you pull all of these lists down from PropStream, you're pulling your 10,000 a month, you're sending your marketing out, direct mail, maybe you're cold calling, texting, it's not legal, but maybe you're doing it. And people still do. I still get
Is it a nationwide? Like,
Yeah.
is it
Federal?
illegal?
Yeah, federally illegal. And I will tell you, I still get 5 messages a day. So I know people are still doing it. However you're marketing, all those leads, the goal is to get a seller to say yes or maybe that you want to sell the house. And then all those leads come into one place. Even if you're not doing your own marketing and you're working with wholesalers, you're working on the MLS, you can still put all of those leads in one place so you can track the status. That's like the pipeline here. You can track what status it's in. Is it under contract? Did the seller ghost you? I hope it's not the case, but it does happen. And you know exactly what you need to do on every single deal in front of you. Now, I've used every CRM you can imagine. I've been in Podio. I have been, I used Go High Level for a little bit. I used some custom build outs. I've used REI Black Book. And the thing I like the most about Resimply is the workflow automation. Lizzie, it's pretty much like high level behind the scenes. Like you can have any trigger. So say a seller calls you back, but you unfortunately missed the call. You can have 10 different things happen automatically without your involvement. And remember, we're using software to buy back our time. So the fact that I don't have to remember, so-and-so called me. Hopefully you do call them back right away. But like, say a seller ghosts you and you want to touch base with them every 3 or 4 days, automatically, you can build that out. Or maybe a lead calls in, you start negotiating and then they fall off. You don't have it in contract yet. Maybe you want to follow up with them every 3 times a day. And then you want to space that out a little bit more if you don't hear back. So once a day, and then you want to go to once every 5 days. You know what I mean? You can build anything that your heart desires.
I love that.
Yeah. And it's all automated. So Resimply, I will say, is not the least expensive. I want to say it's $300 a month. But
I think when I looked a few minutes ago, it was like there's different levels.
Are there tiers? Okay. I think the one I'm on is $300. And you just can't, you get one deal from an automated follow-up that paid for 2-3 years of your software.
Yeah.
So it's worth it. And I will say one of my best deals, and this was in a different CRM, but it actually worked the exact same way. I was talking to a seller. He fell off the face of the earth. I was automatically following up frequently, very frequently. And I guess a lot of people were. So he finally calls me back. And I, of course, see that I remember this. I'm standing at in an Aldi grocery store. And he calls me back and I'm like, drop my shopping cart. And I go and I'm like, hey, I've been trying to get a hold of you. And so I go to the house right away. We end up getting it in contract. And as we were going through the contract, I'm like, hey, Mr. Seller, like I've contacted you like 40 times. Like, what made you get back to me? Right. And he's like, oh, well, I wasn't ready to sell. Like 50 people were contacting me. I just literally went through my most recent text message and you were at the top. So I called you.
Yeah. That's so funny.
I think we made like 15K on that one. I mean, it was good, but it wasn't like a home run or anything. And I wholesaled it. And I think made like 15K. But literally, like, did I message him personally that many times to stay on top? No, my software did. So that was a very, very long-winded way to tell you that the automated follow-up, there's money. Yeah. It matters. There's money there. So these are our top 7. Let's do a quick little summary, okay? So we have some way to track the details of your portfolio. We use a data management system. You have to have some way to pull leads and run comparables. We use PropStream. You have to have something for property management software. We use Buildium. You need a good credit card. I didn't go into the ones I use, but we have them here. We have Southwest, we have Chase, we have Amex. Like I'm got a stack of cards.
Or 10, like you said.
Or 10, exactly. You need a deal calculator. We give you our 5-minute inside Rentals Made Easy. We give you the full analysis that you see here. You got to have some way to track your finances. We use QuickBooks. And then you have to have a kind of lead management system. We use Recently. You got to do it, y'all. This is 2025. We're not living in the fax machine days.
Get with the times.
Get with the times. Spend some money on the software. Buy back your time. And honestly, I haven't even touched on kind of what you can do with AI, and we won't go into today necessarily, but a lot of these softwares are starting to implement more features of AI. So that's just going to take your time out of the equation even that much more. And if you get in now with some of these softwares and tools, as your business grows and as these softwares develop more, you're going to be in a really, really good place. So you have to start today. You cannot wait for the perfect moment. You have to scale smart, y'all. If like I waited to put property management software in place until I was at almost 20 units, which is insane. I was literally like on a spreadsheet. My residents had my personal cell phone number. Like I was doing some crazy stuff. So don't wait. Start from the very beginning. And then if you guys want to learn more about how we help students implement these softwares, then you can book a one-on-one call with our team. We can put the link here in the chat. Just let us know that you came through from this webinar. Even if you're watching the replay, the link is still good. Would love to talk to you about where you are in your business, what steps you need to take to kind of build this out in a scalable and systematized way. So we want to hear from you. We want to talk to you. It's all about, the program is called Rentals Made Easy. These software, believe it or not, y'all, they make your life easy. So Rentals Made Easy, it's a 6-month program. You're working directly with me. Lizzie's your student success manager. We have an incredible student community. We do 3 live calls every single week. We give you every single resource that you need to go out and build a rental business. So go ahead, book that call, and then just reminder.
Keep hitting the same button.
We did it again. Reminder, if you would like your own copy of this slideshow, we can send it over like literally right after this.
Yeah, we've got a couple coming in already. So
some are coming in. Oh, sweet. Okay, cool. That's probably why you're typing over there.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. So we're going to send this out as soon as this call's over. And then all the links in here are all good. And even if you're watching the replay, YouTube, wherever you are, this is still good for foreseeable future. So yeah, cool. Thank you guys. And I will see you next week.
See ya.
Bye.